Alright. Salachya. Let me try to change the little setting. Alright. Barakatha Yahweh. Barakatha Yahweh Shah. 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 Call Allah. Call Allah. Yahweh Bahashem. Yahweh Shah Bahashem. Racha HaKodash. Alright, man, that's who this world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. Right? Who the world ignorantly calls God, whose true name is Yahweh, my heavenly Father, right? Whose name means He is. Right? Who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? Whose true name is Yahweh Shah, who's my heavenly Father's son, right? My big brother, right? Whose name means He is our Redeemer. Right? First and foremost, I had to go to give double honors to the elder apostles across the four corners of the earth that's continuing day in and day out to continue to push the 100% truth, right? And we know where that 100% truth lies within under Elder Apostle Tahar and on down, right within Great Millstone, right? So we know where that 100% truth lies. And also I like to give double honors to the elder of the Men of Israel camp, the Ahchyam, who I also teach under out here in Greenville, South Carolina, right? Also had to give a shout out to you, Ahchyam, that's you brethren, that's also out here pushing and teaching 100% truth, right? Day in and day out, continue to make your call and election sure, right? Salachya real quick. Right, that's continue to make your call and election sure, that's you brethren, right? Then to the very few Akwaf, the very few sisters, right, who truly believe and take heed in these end times, man, to y'all, to say shalom, right? Now it's the Aknabat, come back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah Shah once again. This time with it in transit. I will still be trying to do another quick hit on break later on today. I'm on the way to the plantation right now. It's 6 in the morning, so I definitely have enough time. But I just want to get on here and just elaborate real quick, man, and just clarify a few things. Like the point of my channel, the name of my channel is Motivation and Lessons for the Elect, man. Right? So my channel, when Yahweh Shah put it upon my heart to make this the name of my channel, it's out of good intent, man. It's just out here to help give brothers a push. It's out here to just help brothers, try to do what they can to the best of their abilities, man. That's the point, man. As far as the motivational aspect, man, just try to, because I know myself, I needed that little motivational push from a brother, from a like-minded Ahchyam, right? To help me continue to stay diligent and continue to move forward within my journey and my walk with Yahweh Bahashem and Yahweh Shah, man. So that's the whole point, man. I'm not here to try to dummy down brothers or dummy down anyone, man. Or try to make brothers feel ashamed, to try to make, I'm not here to try to make brothers feel ashamed, try to make brothers feel bad, trying to say brothers ain't doing shit. I'm not here to say that, man. The most you'll ever hear from me, man, is, just take out the laziness, right? Because we all have parts of being laziness. So that's the only parts that I'm pinpointing. Is like, when we are, down and we actually have time, but we just don't feel like doing nothing, don't let that laziness take over and just capitalize on that and do something for Yahweh Shah, man. That's my whole point, man, of continuing to push, continuing to try to motivate brothers, right? Just to exit out those few little gaps of, when we do have time, but we just tired and we just drained, or even when we just vexed, I understand that, man. I understand that brothers, are vexed. I understand that brothers are going through hard trials, right? I understand this. I'm going through that myself, right? I'm not complaining about it. I'm not even saying brothers are complaining about it. When I make these videos, I'm speaking of a general aspect, man, to feed the flock, man, to feed the sheep, man. don't ever just pin out, I don't, I'm not here to try to make a brother feel bad or, something to that nature, man. That's not what I'm here to do, man. Ultimately, my goal is to continue to reach the elect, right? And to bid as many into the marriage, man. That's what I'm here to do, man. I'm not, so I want to say Salachya, if any brother who has watched my videos, and has thought, that I'm trying to make a brother feel bad or try to get on, I'm not, that's not what I'm here for, man. That's not what I'm here for, man. I'm here to push this truth. I'm here to make my calling and election sure, right? And then the only thing I'm doing out of making my calling and election sure is I'm pinpointing how Yahweh Shai helped me get up on my feet and help me do what I need to do, man. I understand also as well, predestination. I understand that as well. I understand that, it's not an amount of videos. It's not an amount of videos that brothers can make. It's not an amount of works that brothers can do, right? The elect are already chosen, man. The spirits of the elect have already been chosen, man. Yahweh Shai has known the spirits of the elect, right, since the beginning, right? That's why in Jeremiah, I believe it's 5:1, it's 1:5, right? Since I've known since before before that was even in a womb, right? Basically going into Yahweh Shai has already known who is going to fulfill those slots of his elect, man. Of the army, being more specific. Salachya. Right? So I understand that, I'm not negating that, it's just the Lord put a spirit upon me just to try to do a little bit more, just to try to help, to go even harder, right? Just to try to help brothers, but I see brothers took it in the wrong way, right? I see certain brothers took it the wrong way. Certain brothers trying to say I'm trying to attack brothers. Certain brothers trying to say I'm hurting brothers' feelings and whatnot. Hey, man, if the video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai that I made, right, cut you or you felt it was targeted to you, it wasn't, right? That's just the spirit that's on you. That's just the spirit that's getting on you, right? And maybe Yahweh Shai is on your ass. He just used me as a mouthpiece, right, to say it, right? Don't get mad at me, man. I'm just a messenger, dog. I'm just a messenger, dog. I'm just trying to make my calling and election sure. And I know what I need to do by making my calling and election sure, and that's continue to stay fervent in my works, right? Continue to stay, continue to be a prudent man and continue to, move accordingly, man. And do accordingly, man. So I understand, what my goal is, and all I'm doing is making my calling and election sure. I can't save nobody, right? Nobody can save me, man. I have to do my own works. So so if I try to do a little more, bro, I'm not saying you got to do the exact same thing, bro. I'm just saying do what you can to the best of your ability. Because I'm doing what I can to the best of my ability, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, humbly speaking, right? This is what I'm doing. I'm never saying like, hey, you got to do such. I've never said that one time, man. I've never said that one time. All I said is just do what you can to the best of your ability. That's all I said, man. That's all I said through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. So it's like, if brothers, took that the wrong way, and brothers were cut through the spirit or whatnot, I don't know. All I'm saying is, man, I'm not trying to pinpoint nobody, man. I'm just pinpointing the elect who I'm trying to help bid into this marriage, man, bro. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying? So Salachya, if certain brothers felt, I was coming at them, I wasn't. I wasn't, at all. I'm just making my exhortations and lessons, my motivation and lessons, right, for the elect, man. That's all I'm doing, man. You know, I'm just doing my job to help make my call and election sure, right, with my Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, man, I gotta go ahead and jump in this damn plantation. Gotta go clock in, man. But I just want to make that exhortation, just quick little exhortation, a lesson, man. Not really exhortation, a lesson, just to expound upon this situation. So once again, Salachya, if brothers felt a certain type of way, I ain't trying to make you brothers feel a certain type of way, man. I'm just pushing and talking about my journey and going through my journey and been trying to make my call and election sure the best way I can possible, man. You know what I'm saying? But with that, man, Aparatazai, y'all can, whoever felt wrong or whatnot, man, Aparatazai, y'all, you know what I'm saying, can forgive Jake, you know, but at the end of the day, Jake is still going to push accordingly through the spirit of power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, according to the spirit of power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, through the spirit of power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, and it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, with that, Shalom, man. Y'all catch me later. I'm gonna do another quick hit on break, man. So y'all see me in a couple hours back in here making an actual exhortation lesson, man. Shalom, though.